don't usually like to talk about grammar because I feel it is a rabbit hole. It is confusing. It's hard to say something that is always right or something that is always wrong. But we will talk a little bit about verb tenses today because they're important for the English speaker's relationship to time, to chronology. In an English speaker's mind, time is a dominant influence. He likes to know where things are in time. Yesterday, tomorrow, 10 years ago, right now. And verb tenses indicate to the English speaker where the subject is in time, which, as I said, is important to him. So we'll move swiftly through some guidelines that are not rules, but are helpful for writing in a natural way. Let's imagine that we live here on this timeline at right now. Right now, I am teaching. I am talking. You are listening. Now, I am doing. And we'll call this the 0 time. 0 for now. That's why people will say something on the phone like, hey, what are you doing right now? That ing indicates a specific instant. Strangely enough, what is often called the present tense, and I won't talk about all the nomenclature here, but what is often called the present tense, something like I do, is actually not usually about the present. When we say something like I teach or I train, I do, it means I do something every day or every week or regularly. I train every week. I teach every day. That's why when someone asks you, nice to meet you, what do you do? They don't mean right now. They mean, what's your job? What do you do every day? And again, this is not a perfect rule, but when you're thinking of regularly occurring things, you want to use this form. I train every day. I train every week. Next would be what we'll call the time to, which is in the past. I did. And notice the way that I draw this with these two little bars, because when we use this form, it's important that time is closed. We say something like, I ate yesterday. Yesterday has started and yesterday has finished. I lived in Korea in 2018. 2018 has started and finished. If it is a closed sense of time, we will use this form, which is referred to as the simple past, blah, blah. We won't worry about all the special labels. We'll think about how these things relate to the English speaker's mind and his relationship with time. Conversely, if the time is not so important, and really I'm concerned with the experience, I would say something like, I have done. We'll call this the 3 time, and the important thing here is we're not worried about the time, we're worried about the experience. We say, have you ever eaten huoguo? Have you ever eaten hot pot? We don't care if you ate it in 2018 or if you ate it yesterday. We're just curious if you have tried it. When time is open and the focus is the experience, we're more likely to use this form. When time is closed and we want to know in that time reference, we'll use this form.